Welcome back. Part 2 of the rust bucket. And man, I ain't kidding you. Look at that. So, I was able to get the floor pan out. It's rough cut now. I'll clean up the edges. That way the new pan can go in. And then I still have to deal with this under here. So taking out in pieces I think is going to be the ticket to get it out. But the question is, do I have enough room to slide the new ones in? I don't know. We'll see. It's not fun. Yeah! Woo! Fucking got it. That was a bad idea. All right, quick update. The battery's gonna die on the camera, so I'm gonna try to get this quick. Got all this in, new frame, new training mount skid pan. This side turned out really good, way better than I expected it to. Looks good. Gotta do that, forgot. Don't look at that. New floor pan, it's all seam sealed, letting that stuff dry. So yeah, the rust bucket, done. Okay, it's a day or so later. I got a haircut, I look better, right? Okay, cool. All right, so I spoke too soon. I said rust bucket was good to go, and she's not. She's putting up a fight. One of the last things to do that I really felt wasn't worthy of filming was to replace the rear U-joints in the rear driveline. And you know, I thought the driveline's like this long, that's gonna be an easy 10-minute task, right? Well, boy, was I wrong. So the rust continues to haunt. This driveline was so rusted. I've had it soaked in evaporust overnight. I've heated it up, used PB Blaster, all the tricks of the trade, especially the ones I learned off Vice Grip Garage, right? And it will not come out. I put it in the press, and the cups, the bearing cups, are so fused, rust fused to the yoke, that I just blew the center of the U-joint cups out. And to try to grind those cups out, those hardened cups out of the yoke, I'll probably just damage it more. And to be honest, the rest of the drive shaft is just junk. It's so rusted. So we're just gonna buy a new one. And you know, for under $100, it saves me a ton of time. It'll come bolted in, good to go. So with that being said, rust bucket's on hold until that U-joint or drive shaft gets here. We're gonna start working on this, and that leads me to my next exciting news. So let me start by giving some thank yous to everybody. About a week ago on my LinkedIn, I posted a short little ad looking for a shop intern, some extra help, somebody that wants to come and basically work for free, but in exchange, we'll give them knowledge on how to build this stuff and just something to do and be part of the race team. Wow. It posted, and within, I'm not kidding, 30 to 45 seconds, my phone was ringing off the hook. I had emails like crazy. Everybody all the other influencers and collaborators and YouTubers and social media people that follow me, they forwarded it, and the network just took off. And before I knew it, that listing was everywhere, and it was awesome. So I have to give a huge heartfelt thank you to everybody that supported that and pushed that out there, because we found ourselves a great guy, a good helper. Before I get there and introduce him, to everybody that applied and inquired and asked questions and stuff, thank you so much. It's awesome. I needed to go with somebody local that could come quickly to the shop and just help out. I had so many people inquire from all over the country, you know, to relocate, and that's it's just not possible. You know what I mean? You don't need to relocate for this. We're hoping that this position will fall into a full-time position eventually, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So the gentleman that we hired, his name is Ricardo, and he is a past business owner. He's owned his own welding shop and machine shop, and he's got some mechanical aptitude to where even though he hasn't built anything like this, it doesn't intimidate him. He sees it, he understands it, and he's got a creative mind to think outside the box and you know, be creative. So I've got him working on the radiators and the fans and getting those mounted. Yesterday was his first day. And, you know, we outfitted him with all of his gear to keep OSHA happy, but gave him an orientation, and he dove right in, and he's having fun. And it's going to be a huge help to the team and to the company. He's going to be in today. You're probably going to see him a lot in videos. I don't know how camera shy he's going to be, but he's aware that he's going to have to be on camera. So, yeah, go easy on him, guys, okay? Yeah, he's a good dude. So, anyway, yeah, big news. We're going to get going on this again today. We'll get some footage of that, and rust buckets, well, rusting. So, all right, see ya. Okay, that's a wrap for this couple of days. Ricardo's only been here 2 days, and we already got the radiators remounted, repositioned, the mount, stronger mount built. The fans are ready to mount on there. He got those done. While he was doing that, I was able to knock out the exhaust headers. Driver's side is done. Those headers are perfect. This side, all I gotta do is weld the collector on, and they're done. We can start running pipes. So yeah, just having one more person in the shop is a huge help. So it's gonna be nice having him here. We were testing out a new tripod that follows you. So sorry if the video is kind of chop and cut type thing. I was playing around with new equipment and seeing how well it works. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm exhausted. Can't really think straight right now. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. It really helps the channel and this whole program and everything. So here we go. Back at it.